All right, look at me dancing around. Look at him go, go. He's happy. He's happy because he knows that it's time for Mario Kart 8 Online Races. This is part 32, and we're coming at you with some brand new races. Fresh out of the Wii U, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so I got a little bit of a special feature, I guess, in this video. It's coming up a little bit later, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Speaking of getting to things, let's pick our first track while I take a question from Jay Miller, who says, JZMan12 says, Anthony, why don't you like playing Maple Story anymore? Yes, that was part of his comment, and I did him dirty like that. I don't know. I just kind of, I fell out with Maple Story. It's just, there were times since the beginning of when I started playing that I stopped for a while. I think I stopped in like 2006, then again in like 2007. I think I stopped for like a year, came back to it in like 2008, and then, then 2009 came around and I started playing it with Deck and Corey. Just like, I was really on and off with the game, but it's just like, overall, it's lost its luster for me. I've just been playing it for so many years, and, it's just, it's just done now for me. I like to play, every so often on like a private server or something. Maybe some interesting stuff will happen, by the little community-run servers and stuff. But other than that, nah, I don't see myself coming back to the game. So here we are in the Electrodrome. I'm pretty sure it's been a little while since we've been on this track. I can't remember. But what I do remember is something that I forgot to mention in the previous video. And that's that I am playing with a few people from YouTube, as well as the IRC here, IRC, of course. If you want to come chat with me in the IRC, the link is in the video description below. Well, I'm just getting wrecked here in this race. But yeah, we're here with Jade E, and I can't remember specifically what her name is in the game, but she was with somebody else. I can't remember if she was with one person or if it was two different people, because there's like 3 people there from Britain. But anyway, God, I feel a little bit bad because I forgot. There she is, JDXD. That was it. All right, okay, that was pretty rude and mean and stuff. I can't what the? There was a lot of stuff on the ground there. Was that? It looked like somebody's Crazy 8 got dropped. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, I remember the golden mushrooms. Of course, they get easily. Oh, hey, Bullet Bill. And man, this is an extreme rarity. I cannot remember the last time I've actually shown myself in a Bullet Bill in this video series. The problem with golden mushrooms, of course, they get torn away from you, from most stuff, but especially lightning bolts. I remember it was one of Tie-Man's least favorite items because of that fact. He always felt like, more often than not, whenever he would get a golden mushroom, he would get bopped by lightning and lose it. So that's why I always preferred stuff like this, Mario Kart Wii is what I'm talking about. So, he'd prefer stuff like, the Star and the Bullet Bill over that. But then again, who wouldn't? Alright, so we got third, I managed to pick it up from there, from, the bad place that I was in. Yeah, I fell off the track like 2 or 3 times, so, it's just kind of, it wasn't really looking too good for me. Anyway, so we're gonna move on to our second race now. It's another one that we haven't been doing in a while. Yay! It's MK8's Rainbow Road, and who picked it? None other than 7th, aka 7th Disaster, who is also from the IRC. He likes hanging out with us. I didn't notice this or mention this in the previous video either, but there was somebody named Anthony OC. It's not acceptable. There can be only one Anthony. That's me. Not Anthony OC. Not quite sure what that stands for, but hopefully it's something appropriate. Alright. So here we go with a MK8 Rainbow Road. Now, a lot of people really don't like this track. And this is kind of the same thing with Mario Kart Wii. A lot of people didn't like Rainbow Road in that game, but I did. And it's the same story here. A lot of people don't like this game's Rainbow Road. I do. And that's because I feel like I perform consistently pretty good on this track. I remember there was a specific point in time where I was just watching people's world record times. And I don't know, I was just kind of watching some of the ones that I was having trouble with. I think this was one of them. And, you know, I was just watching, like, some guy, you know, just rip through this track. And I feel like I learned quite a bit from that. I love the being able to, when the path splits after the glider part, you always want to take the right side and then duck straight off. Like, when you just go straight forward, just jump off, and you'll land on the other pathway, and it pretty much acts as a shortcut. So, you know, and then you can do stuff like that, and get the double boost, but you always want to take the right side, because that is indeed the quicker pathway. See, just like this. Boom, take that, and then boom, now you're on the other path. Easy. Alright. So, let's get to another question, because why not? Lawlex Sylvester asks, why don't you fire hop or slide when you get a mini turbo? That's because I felt like it wasn't necessary. Also, I hate when that happens, when you're holding an item and you get hit by lightning and your held item hits you, so you lose double the coins. Really not a big fan of that. I just felt like it wasn't really necessary. You know, I felt like I was doing just fine without it. And online, it just kind of doesn't feel like it matters that much because, you know, items really tend to influence the outcome of the race more often than skill. But to be honest, I actually have been trying to practice it a little bit. You know, I feel like I was actually doing fire hopping a little bit, like really early on when the game first came out. Also, here comes that sweet, sweet first place finish. Yay. And then, of course, my best friend 7th gets 2nd. So, I was doing it a little bit early on. I felt like it was easy enough to pick up, but I just didn't really do it at all. It's just, I feel like I'm trying to kind of get back into it. I feel like it does actually help, you know, maybe to solidify your lead a little bit more, because I do feel like when I'm out in first, you know, and I'm way out in first, it's just, it feels like I'm like 50 miles ahead of everybody else, so it's just like impossible for everybody else to catch up. So in that specific case, then it probably would help me a lot to do fire hopping. So anyway, now we're in a completely different session. You know, the Anthony OC, he's gone. So are the other people. Yeah, we've got Deck here. Deck is saying hello. And, yeah, you know, another Deck session. So, you know, go figure. Now, I love this vote. The one person that voted for GCN Sherbet Land, his track gets picked. You know, it was actually really funny because I couldn't actually remember the last time I was on Sherbet Land, so I actually looked it up, you know, via, you know, my uploads and searching my uploads. Apparently, the first and only time that I have ever been on this course in this series was in the very first part. Literally, part 1 of the online races for Mario Kart 8, that was it. This is literally the second time out of 32 parts that I'm on this course. Pretty insane. But, yeah, oh, whoops. Oh, I remember that. I think Deck was telling me there was somebody behind me with something, and I kept looking behind me to see if they were going to throw it. And I wasn't paying attention to in front of me, and I got bopped by the skating Shy Guys. Alrighty. I like how I got that guy to blow his super horn, because he thought that red shell was coming for him. You gotta love that. So, free item blown. What? Oh. Okay. Thanks for the first. That person literally just fell in the water. Ice. Thing. Place. Ice fishing. Anyway, another question. Supersonic Toad 64 asks, will you do tournaments again? You know, I actually have never done a tournament in this game. His question actually made me realize that. I have not ever paid attention to tournaments since they came out. So, I don't know, I kind of feel bad. I don't really know how they work. people kept asking me if I would make one, but it's just like, I don't know, tournaments are weird because they're date-based. I never really looked it up or looked into it, so I have no idea what that's all about. But, anyway, I don't know, I might do it. Oh, hello! Oh, man. Yeah, I couldn't see all those bananas on the road, surprisingly, because of that blooper. That blooper almost destroyed me. Alright, so, I said in the beginning of this video that there was gonna be, like, some, what did I say? There was, like a special feature or something? Yeah, it's starting in this race, towards the end. So, here I am with Deck in this race, right? And Deck's actually gotten himself a capture card, like the Elgato, to, record his Wii U gameplay, so he can make videos out of it. So, it turns out that he was recording this at the same time. So, towards the end of this race, I have this green shell, and you're gonna see Deck's, this is the live Deck cam here, right? Right before the finish line, I throw that green shell backwards, it misses everybody, bounces off of the wall, and hits Deck. I don't know why or how, because I was actually aiming for the 3 people that finished, behind me, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It missed all of them. Then it missed all of the people in front of Deck. Bounced off the wall and hit him. I don't know. Well, needless to say, he wasn't very happy about it, but again, I wasn't really aiming for him. Oh, what a fluky, freaky accident. Anyway, so now we're gonna move on to Water Park. And while I take another question from Brianna Moen, who asks, if Nintendo were to reconnect the Wi-Fi races and battle capability for Mario Kart Wii, would you ever go back and do some Wi-Fi races and or battles? Probably not, because, I finished the Mario Kart Wii series all the way back in 2009. I did like some specials, over the years after that. So it never really felt like I was really done with it, but, after the grand finale episode that I did, just before Mario Kart 8 came out, yeah, it's pretty much done. It's just, and there's just a certain time where you have to just move on, and I feel like that's definitely happened for Mario Kart Wii. I hadn't played the game in years before, I did that grand finale thing. So, oh, hello. I don't know what I just got hit by, but, I'm pretty comfortably in first, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, but yeah, no, so to simply answer that question, no. And one more question from Proban Co. Says, since SSB4 can be played with up to 8 players, how would you feel if Mario Kart 8 had something that would allow 8 people to play on one Wii U console? And I say that would be pretty awesome. I feel like that should have been in the game since the beginning. Oh, I hear a blue shell. If they were gonna do that, and they knew that they were gonna do that with Smash 4 on the Wii U, I feel like, that the team that worked on Mario Kart 8 probably should have thought of the same thing. And it really fits, too, because, it's called Mario Kart 8. So if you had 8 players in Mario Kart 8, that would make a lot of sense. But yeah, no, I think that'd be really cool. It really plays into, Nintendo's whole idea of, wanting, people to play together and all that stuff like they did with Smash 4. I just think that'd be really insane, kind of fun. But then again, it would be pretty hard, wouldn't it, to put 8, split screens on the TV. I guess I didn't really consider that. But hey, maybe everybody just has to stare at their gamepad. Alright, so here we go with another live Deck cam. Yeah, when this pops up, something bad's gonna happen. Now, here's Deck. He slid into first after I got bopped by everything. I decided to be a big jerk and throw the red shell. My intention was to hit him as he was crossing the finish line. To, kind of give him a startly kind of heart attack thing. Turns out I hit him well before the finish line. Then I stopped because I thought he'd be able to, pick it up and, just take first anyway, like he was going to. And then this guy, Morganos, goes ahead and swoops by us and steals first. Needless to say, he wasn't very happy about that. But anyway, that's it for this video. If you like this video, why don't you subscribe and check out some other videos. There's more on the way, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video. Ask me any questions you like, and I'll be sure to get some more questions in the next video. I'm sorry, Deck. It was an accident. See you all next time!